Hi guys, in this video we are going to start a new topic in C++ programming, that is operators in C++ programming language. In this video, first we will be discussing the basic definition of the operators. Then we are going to discuss the different types of operators available in C++ programming like the arithmetic operator, assignment operator, comparison operator, logical operator. So we are going to discuss the multiple things related to the operators in this video. Let's start this topic. The topic for discussion is operators. Operators in C++. Let's first start this video with a very basic definition of the operators. So before discussing the definition, we are having the two things. First one is the operator, and the second one is called as a operand. Operands. So the basic, let's understand the operators and the operands with a very basic example. Let's consider I want to do the addition of 5 plus 10. So basically on which numbers I am performing the operation, those numbers are called as an operand, and whatever the operation I am performing, that is called as an operator. Okay? So the plus sign is called as operator, and the 5 and 6, these numbers are called as a operand. So the basic definition of operator can be whatever the operations we are performing on the operand, that is called as an operator. That operation can be anything. It can be a minus sign, it can be a multiplication sign, it can be a division sign, or any other signs as well. Along with these four signs, we are having the multiple others operators in C++ as well, and those operators are divided into the multiple types. First, those operators are divided. Let's discuss the types of operator. Types of operator. The operators are basically divided into the four types. In C++, operators are divided into the four types. First one is the arithmetic. The second one is assignment. Third one is called as a comparison. The fourth one is called as a logical. So in C++, the operators are divided into these four types. First one is arithmetic, second one is assignment, third one is comparison, fourth one is the logical operator. Now let's start our discussion with the first one, that is called as a arithmetic operator. So now we are going to discuss about the arithmetic operator. Arithmetic operator. Inside the arithmetic operator, we are having the multiple operators like operator. Arithmetic operator, we are having the multiple operators like the plus, minus, multiplication, division. These are the common operator. Then we are having a modulus operator. After the modulus operator, we are having a plus plus and minus minus. Inside the arithmetic operator, we are having these 4 5 operator. First one is plus. Let's consider you want to add two values, 3 plus 4 for addition, subtraction 4 minus 3, multiplication 4 into 3. These are the common one. But this particular thing, that is a modulus operator, it is called as a modulus. Modulus operator. It is used to find the remainder. It is used to find remainder. Remainder means if in case I will do 4 modulus 3, so that means I am dividing 4 by 3 and I want to get the remainder. That means 3 1 is 3 and remainder is 1. So the output for this will be the 1. If in case I will divide the 10, I will divide the 10 by 5. This is the number I am trying to divide the 10 by 5. So if I will divide the 10 by 5, 5 to the 10, and our remainder is 0 because 0. So in this case, I will get, if I will do the 5, if I will do the 10 modulus 5, so I will get the output as 0. This is the modulus operator to get the remainder. Plus plus means it is going to increase the value by 1. Let's consider I am having a variable a which is storing the value 5. If I will do a plus plus, it is going to increase the value by 1. Now the value of a will become 6. If I'm having a value a which is 5, and if I will do a minus minus, it is going to reduce the value by 1, that is a will become 4. So these are the arithmetic operators. Let's implement the arithmetic operators on the VS Code. So here I am creating a new file, that is operators1.cpp, and inside this first we are going to discuss about the arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators. Let's start with hashtag include iostream and using namespace 100, and then the main function int main, and inside this I'm creating a variable a of integer type. A int is a data type, a is storing value 10, and int b which is storing value 2. Now let's do the multiple arithmetic operators. First one is out a plus b and line break, then see out a minus b, a minus b, and then a line break, then see out a multiplication b, then a line break, and then a divided by b, then a line break, and this is important one, a modulus b, then a line break, and then I'm doing a plus plus and b minus minus, and again I'm printing a b, a line break. Let's save this and let's execute this. So when I'm executing this program, so for line number 7 I am getting the 12 as the output. For this I am getting 12 because 10 plus 2 is 12. For this I am getting the output as 8 because 10 minus 2 is 8. Then I am getting 20, 10 into 2, that is 20. Then I am getting a divided by b, that is 10 divided by 2, that is 5. And then a modulus b, that is I'm getting the remainder as 0, because if I will divide the 10 by 2 I will get the remainder as 0. So for this I'm getting 0. For line number 12 I am increasing the value of a by 1, so a will become 11. So when I'm printing that a on the line number 14 I'm getting 11, and then the value of b will also become 1 because of this line. So it will become 1. So that's the reason I'm getting 1 1 1, because I have not included any space over here. If I will include the space like this, I will get some space between a and b. So this time I'm getting a space and b. So these are called as a arithmetic operator. Now let's discuss the second type of operator, that is a assignment operator. As the name is suggesting, assignment, that means you want to assign a particular value. Assignment operator. So inside the assignment operator, we are having all the arithmetic operators. Let's consider I want to assign a particular value. So this is called as a equal to. That means a equal to 5. This is the first assignment operator. Now let's consider I want to assign a value, that is x equal to x plus 3. Initially x was storing 2. Now if I will do x equal to x plus 3, that means x will become 5. Now our assignment operator says that instead of writing in this way, what you can do, you can simply use the assignment operator, that is plus equal to, and you will write x plus equal to 3. These both are same. This thing and this thing both are same. You can write both the things in different ways. So it is like the shorter way to write this particular code, that is plus equal to 3. In the similar way, minus equal to x minus equal to 3, or you can write x equal to x minus 3. Multiplication equal to 3, x multiply equal to 3. That means x equal to x into 3. Then divide equal to, that means x divided by 3. X equal to x divided by 3. And in the similar way, you can also do for the modulus, x modulus equal to 3, or x equal to x modulus 3. Both are the same thing. In the similar way, you can also use the other operations like ampersand. So these are called as a assignment operators. Let's implement this on the VS Code. Let's implement this on the VS Code. So let me first comment all this. And again, I am creating a variable of int type, which is storing the value 10. Again, using int b, which is storing 12. Then I want to I want to write this like a equal to a plus 2. Now, if I will print the value of a, see out a, and then a line break, I will get the output as 10 plus 2, that is 12. The value of a will become 12. Execute this again. So this the value of a we are getting, it is 12 because initially a was 10. Now I have added 2 inside a, so 10 plus 2 is 12. But the shorthand of writing this particular code, what I can do, I can simply say a plus equal to 10. Let me comment this line, and this time initial value of a is 10. Now I have added 10 plus 10, that means the value of a will become 20. Let's execute this. So this time I'm getting the 20 because initially the value of a was 10. I have added 10 into that. That's the reason I'm getting the 20 as the output. In the similar way, you can use the minus sign. That means a equal to a minus 2. So that means the value of a will become 8. 10 minus 2 is 8. 10 minus 2 is 8. So in this way, you can do the multiple operations. Then a multiplication to include this, it will become 10 into 2, that is 20. It is 20. So these are called as a assignment operators. Now let's discuss about the comparison operator. Comparison means you want to compare the two values. So the next is called as a comparison operator. Comparison operator. Inside the comparison operator, basically it is going to compare the two values, and it is going to provide you the, it is going to return you either it is true or false. It will compare two values and it return 1 or 0. That is 1 for true and 0 for false. Example can be, I am having x is 5 and y which is having 2, and I want to check x is greater than 5 or not. So x is greater than y, this condition is true, so it will return me a 1. If I will check x less than y, this condition is not true because x is 5 and y is 2. It is not true, so I will get the 0. So in the similar way, we are having the multiple comparison operator. First one is equal to equal to equal to equal to. Second one is not equal to. And third one is greater than. Fourth one is less than. Fifth one is greater than equal to. Sixth one is less than equal to. So these are the different comparison operator. Equal to is used when I want to check two different values are equal or not. That means x equal to 2 and y equal to 2, and I will check x equal to y. So I will get the output as 1 because this condition is true. X is also storing 2, y is also storing 2. So the condition will become true and I will get 1 as the output. If I want to check x equal to 2 and y equal to 2, and if I will check x not equal to y, x not equal to y, the condition will become false because x is equal to y. X is storing the same value as of y, so this condition will become false and I will get the 0 as the output. Now x is storing 5, y is storing 2, and I want to check x is greater than 2, x is greater than y or not. Obviously x is greater than y, I will get the output as 1. X equal to 3 and y equal to 2, and I want to check x is less than y or not. X is less than y or not. I'm checking for this operator, x is less than y or not. So x is not less than y, so that's the reason I will get the output as 0. In this particular example, like this one, it is going to check for the two condition, x equal to 3 and y equal to 2, and now I am checking x greater than equal to y. So it is going to check for two conditions. First is x is greater than or x is equal to y. So the first condition is becoming true. That means x is greater than 2. X is greater than y. So I will get the output as 1. If in case x is not greater than, but if it is equal to, like this 2, y is 2. So in that case also, we will get the output as 1. In the similar way, this will also work. That is less than equal to. Let's implement this on the VS Code. First, I'm commenting all this, and then we are creating a int a equal to 10, b equal to 12, b equal to 10, and then I'm checking cout a equal to b or not, and then a line break. Let's simply execute this. So I'm getting the output as 1 because a is equal to 1 and the condition is true. If I will change this to not equal to b, a is not equal to b. So let's see what will be the output. Output will be the false. That is the 0 because a is equal to b, but we are checking a is not equal to b. That's the reason I'm getting the output as 0. Now let's change the value of a as 1, b as 10. Now we are checking cout. We are checking cout a is greater than b, and then a line break. A is not greater than b because a is storing 1 and b is storing 10. So I will get the output as 0. That is false. Okay. And if I will change this sign to less than, so in that case, the option will be true and I will get the output as 1 because a is less than b. The condition is true. These are called as a comparison operator. Now we are moving to the next operator. The next type of operator is called as a logical operator, and logical operator is one of the most important operator, that is called as a logical operator. Logical operator. In logical operator, we are mainly having the three kind of operator. First one is called as a logical AND. This is called as logical AND. Second is called as a logical OR, and is called as logical OR. Logical OR. Third is called as a logical NOT. Logical NOT. Logical AND returns true if in case both the conditions are true. It is going to return true when both conditions are true. Both conditions are true. Example can be, let's consider I'm having x equal to 2, y equal to 5, and I'm checking x is greater than 1 and y is less than 10. So both the conditions are true because this condition is also returning me 1 and this condition is also returning me 1. And the combined output, if I will check the combined output, so due to this logical AND operator says when both the conditions are true, then the whole condition will become true. The whole condition will become true because both conditions are true. If in case any of the one condition is false, any of the one condition, if this is false or this is false, then the whole condition will become false. But in case of logical OR, any of the one condition must be true. Any of one condition must be true. Must be true. Example can be like this: x is greater than 2, x is greater than 2 which is not a true, x is greater than 3, let's type x is greater than 3, or y is less than 7, y is less than 7. So if I will check, this condition will provide me 0 because this condition is false, x is not greater than 3, but this condition is providing me the true output. Condition is providing me the true output because x is less than 7, so the whole condition will become true. Whole condition will become true because or says any of the one condition, either this condition or this condition, any of the one condition is true. In that case, the whole condition will become true. And logical not says that it is simply going to reverse the condition. Reverse the condition. If the condition is true, and before the true condition, if I will use the logical not, it will become false. If the condition is false, and if I use the logical not before that, the condition will become true. Okay. Let's implement this on the VS Code. Let me first comment this, and here I am using two variable int a equal to 10, int b equal to 5, and then I am checking out a greater than 10 and b less than 10. So then I am doing a line break. I am checking if a is greater than 10. A is greater than 8. Let's do a is greater than 8. A is greater than 8. Yes, the condition is true. B is less than 10. Is this? Yes, the condition is true. Both the conditions are true. The whole output will become true. So we are getting the 1 as the output. If in case I will change any of the conditions to false, let's make this as a false. A is greater than 12, which is not true. So if in this case, if any of the one condition is false, in that case the whole output will become false. Because in case of AND, I already told you that both the conditions must be true. Only in that case whole output will become true. But line number 29, the first condition is false, the second condition is true, and we are using an AND operator. Let's execute this. I'm getting the output as 0. I'm getting the output as 0 because of this AND operator. But if in case I will use the OR operator instead of AND operator, I'm using the OR operator. So this time OR operator says any of the one condition must be true, the whole condition will become true. So first condition is false, the second condition is true, the whole condition will become true because of this second condition. Second condition is true. Let's execute this. We are getting the 1 as the output because we have used the logical OR operator. Now let's implement the logical NOT operator. Logical NOT always reverse the condition. So for this output, I am getting the true value. But if I will use the logical NOT before this, let's use the logical NOT. Let's save this. So I will be getting the 0 as the output because it will reverse the condition. It has reversed the condition. So that's the reason I'm getting the 0 as the output. So this was about the operators in C++. In C++, operators are basically divided into the four types: arithmetic, assignment, comparison, logical. Then arithmetics are divided into these types, assignments are divided into these types, comparison, these comparison means you are comparing two values. And logical are most important, that is AND, OR, and NOT. These logical operators we will be using while working on the conditional statements like the if statement, else statement. So we will be working on if else statement. At that time, we will be implementing the logical operators. So these are the important operators.